would you say if I told you millionaires and billionaires are enjoying Social Security after the age of 62, but then when you go to collect it, it might not even be there for you, or it might be vastly depleted?
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, I feel the same way right now. We have a Social Security problem. I'm Larry of the No Regret Show. I've been trying to help people make smart financial decisions, live below your means, be frugal now, because we don't know what the future is going to hold. A lot of people might not know, but by 2035, they're predicting that the Social Security system is going to be vastly underfunded. Now, it can never fully not be funded because there's always somebody working and there's always businesses paying into it, but people might have to take a cut. So it's going to affect everybody. It's going to affect me when I go to get it at 62, or you, or it's going to affect your mom who might already be on it. I don't know what age you are, or your grandparents, your grandfather, and your grandmother. Do you know 40% of Americans only have Social Security? Only have Social Security. With the rising inflation and the cost of everything, Social Security is not going to be enough for people. This is why I've tried to always emphasize, and I know it's fun to YOLO into things, but
in that market, man, we had a wild ride.
what happens later on in life? This is why I started a dividend fund portfolio, because will all of my Social Security might not be there? Maybe, but I got index funds. Will my pension might not be there? Possibly, but I'm putting together a dividend portfolio. I'm always trying to live below my means, and my girl's trying to live below her means, because we don't know what the future will hold. You know how people say nobody's coming to save you? People really are not coming to save you. If you really think about all these politicians, they're fighting over things that might not even have nothing to do with the future generation who needs Social Security. That is a crisis, the Social Security crisis. In my opinion, it's kind of run like a Ponzi scheme. Somebody who's not even born yet will have to work for me in my retirement. We don't know what's going to happen with the population. People are living longer. People are retiring early. Some people are retiring later. So what's starting to happen is there's starting to be cracks in the foundation. In my opinion, they should have done it, independent, meaning they should have ran it like a 401k to incentivize people to work more to have in retirement. But maybe that might not have worked either, because a lot of people don't contribute to their 401k and they don't work as much as they can to contribute to it. So we might be in the same situation, but it would be their problem and not your problem. You see, what's happening right now is people are going to have to take a pay cut. If they don't get together and figure out what's going to happen, people are going to be in dire need of aid. Think about this for a second. Inflation, things are expensive. What do you think things will be 10 years from now? There's like a 10-year clock countdown. There is a countdown for the what if, or the what could be. So if you really think about it, you really have like a 10-year head start if you are seeing this video, because a lot of people don't even know what's going on right now. They don't even know that there's a Social Security problem. Now, just imagine you don't have any investments, real investments, index funds with a nice amount in. Just imagine you don't have any savings. You don't have any 401k. You don't have any great dividend companies. You have a mountain of debt. What is going to happen at the age of 62? You know what's going to happen? You're going to have to continue working, and you're going to work and work and work. Now, the maximum Social Security I believe you can get is 70 and a half. So you're going to work to 70 and a half, and then it might not be there for you. Think about it. In 10 years from now, I'm going to be 54 years old. I still will have 8 more years after that, God willing, until I can collect Social Security, because you need to be at the age of 62. So in 10 years, I'll be 54. Think about that for a second. Once I get to 54, there's somebody turning 62 who might not even be able to have that money, or somebody turning 70 and a half. Just think about that for a second. I would still have 8 years in the workforce if I was still working to be able to build up a surplus. People who reach 62 and would be thinking that they're going to get it, they might not know this. Now, go to ssa.gov. You might have to enter in some sensitive information to prove it's you. And then whatever number you're going to get, take 30% off. Take 30%. Go to like a compound interest calculator or a tip calculator and put 30% and then subtract that. That is possibly what you could be getting at the age of 62. Can you live off that with the current prices of everything right now? This is why you have a 10-year head start in front of everybody. If you're seeing this video, you can start living frugal, packing your money, packing your money. Yeah, packing your money away. You can start saving your money, packing it away, investing more, taking less risk in the market. Remember something, risk pays off if it works. But when it doesn't, you cannot turn back the hands of time. I recently put up something in the post notifications where I said, listen, index funds, 90% of your money. You could even do 70% index funds, 20% dividend stocks, and the other 10%, if you want to jump into Bitcoin, crypto, and day trade, do what you got to do. But I suggest after you pay off your debts, then you can do all the day trading and all the guessing and the calls and puts. Pay off your debts, your credit cards, your cards, and if you want to take that 10%, go to Vegas, you want to gamble it on scratch offs, you want to buy Bitcoin, do what you got to do. But at least you will know you have a 90% future waiting in front of you. Meaning you have a 90% chance your future will be okay. And I will take 90% over 10% any day. Nobody's coming to save you, but I'm here now trying to help you. If you made it this far, think about subscribing, join the channel. I have a dividend portfolio membership. If you want to join, it's completely optional, the $9.99 tier. I show proof of the stocks that I buy, all the stocks. People will tell you, he shows bank statements at the end of every month. We're not there to hit the home run. We want steady growth of income, because guess what? Say you get 70% of Social Security, but you built up a nice dividend portfolio, that 100% will be nice in retirement. No regrets, get it.